Hi, good day, guys. I'm going to go off of some notes. If you are watching this, then you are likely to have already a product or a service that you're selling or would like to sell online, and you want to figure out how you can sell it on sell it a lot more. If you don't have a business yet and you're trying to figure out what you should uh, sell to be successful online, then these are three of the core categories that almost every business online falls into. You're selling a physical product. This could be anything from supplements to flashlights to RVs or anything else. Any type of physical product that you could ship out to someone after they order. Siding and windows, sunset or awning, insulation for their house, landscaping products, what have you. In fact, imported cheese for the holidays, pies, any physical product. You're selling an information product. These are my authors, speakers, coaches, or consultants and affiliates selling these products to others. These are, or affiliates selling products for others. These products often include digital courses, membership sites, live event, and training. And then you're selling a service, for instance. Many of my local brick and mortar companies, like restaurants and dentists, chiropractors, realtors, financial planners, would put themselves in this bucket. And if I'm looking down, it's because, guys, I'm reading from some notes that I put together. So, because this is a lot of technical information, so a lot of my brick and mortars put themselves in that last bucket, selling a service, installation of carpet, for instance, things like that. If you currently fall into any of these three categories, you're likely selling what I call a commodity. Okay. My definition of a commodity is something that someone else can buy somewhere else. Uh, you may have your own unique spin or twist on the product, but the reality is that there are other ways for someone to get the same result you're offering from someone else. That is the same problem that in the earlier when I shared why I would sell my phone to you. You know, we look at the phone and we say this phone, it's an Android phone, it has 128 gigs of memory. Uh, it has three cameras on it. Um, you can take pictures. You can take your outline out. I'm selling you all the features of the phone, and then I'm going to tell you, I'm going to ask you to pay $1,200 for the phone. Well, it's amazing that iPhone can get us to pay $1,200 because they've built such a brand over the years. They've built such a somewhat of a cult following that they don't really have to update the phone all that much, and it's a new iPhone, so people will go out and buy it. So they've built their brand, their household name. Same with Samsung. When you think of Android and you think of iPhone, you think of the two monstrosities out there. We really don't even go to Google anymore, even though Google owns Android. Android is a software that Google created. So we're not looking at the Google Pixel, we're looking at the Samsung S20, S40, S30, and we're looking at the iPhone. There's all sorts of knockoffs. This is a little knockoff. However, what's in the phone might surprise you. So earlier, I went through a video on describing why this phone was so important and why I could get probably $250,000 for it. And somebody would buy it. I just increased the value so much because of what's in the phone, what the phone can do for you. It can bring you a lot. So that was a phone example. Okay. If I was trying to sell iPhones, I was competing against Apple. Okay. Best Buy, Amazon, and the only way for me to get an advantage over these other sellers would be to lower my prices and cut my own margins. Dan Kennedy once said, There is no strategic advantage of being the second lowest priced leader in town, but there is a huge strategic advantage of being the most expensive. And I believe that is so true. If you fight on price, you lose on margins. You can't pay for advertising, you can't pay for and hire the best team, and you can't provide the value your dream customers deserve. On the other hand, when you build an offer that is perceived as inexpensive to those customers because you've created so much value, then you're able to serve them at the highest level. This is a big mindset shift that most entrepreneurs need to make to really become successful. Lowest price doesn't always cost less anyway, guys. The solution to selling a commodity is to restructure what you're selling and turn it into an offer. When you add more value than anyone else, you're no longer needing to compete on price. For my physical product owners, my information product owners, and my service-based product owners, my service-based entrepreneurs, the first step is to increase the value of what you're selling by creating an actual offer. The goal of an offer in its most simple form is to increase the perceived value of what is being sold. Make the things sold unique to you and only available within this special offer. When I created the iPhone offer for those that I explained earlier, I increased the perceived value by showing everything that they got inside of the offer, and I made it unique because no other phone on earth had the information inside of it. The offer stack I created for it would have looked something like this. Apple Books app, $70,000. Voxer, other apps, my contacts list, priceless. Total value, $450,000. Today, only $200,000. You see the point? That's how that works. My goal for any offer is to make the total value of it 10 times as much as what I'm actually charging. So if I'm selling something for $100, I want to add enough value that the entire offer is worth over $1,000. And then I can easily sell it for $100. If I want to sell something for $1,000, then I need to create enough value that is actually worth $10,000, and then $1,000 will seem like a bargain. If you have price resistance, then when trying to sell your offer, the problem is not that your customers don't have money. It's that you haven't increased the value to a point where what you are selling becomes inexpensive. For example, I am not trying to sell you a pair of shoes for $10,000. If I'm trying to sell you a pair of shoes for $10,000, you'll probably tell me that's too expensive and that you don't have the money, right? Because it seems expensive. But if I told you I had a brand new Ferrari outside for sale and it only cost $10,000, you would find the money quickly. Because you know the value of a Ferrari is much more than that. And the $10,000 seems inexpensive. What are the things you could create to include inside of your offer? The first step to creating your offer is to look at the product or service that you're currently selling and to try to figure out what the other things are that you could include in an offer that would help your dream customers get better results from what they are buying from you. So I sure hope this little bit has helped. Guys, I told you that every week I'm going to try to bring something to you to expand your knowledge. You got to get a hook. You got to get a story. You got to get an offer. You got to know how to increase your value. If you'd like to set up a time with me to go over your product and your service, I'd be happy to look at it and give you some pointers if I could. My name is Jonathan Ribble. Please go to jonathanribble.com, check out our website, check out how we can help you. I so appreciate you. Thank you so much, and have a great day.